We're at our $1,000 house. We got our first customer and we got our weed whacker, all right? So why am I whacking the weeds? Honest to God, we had like 2 hours to kill in Sedalia and it's gonna cost us a couple $100. And I figured, kind of reminds me of being a kid. I used to do this stuff all the time for extra money. And my wife's probably not gonna be happy because I got my white shoes on, but like Tyler's showing the property, I'm gonna clean the property, okay? So anyways. Woo! What's up, everybody? I'm bringing it to you from Sedalia, Missouri. Today we're talking about three things: the Husqvarna 725L, side hustles like landscaping, $1,000 house. If you haven't checked out the video, make sure you check that video out. So what does a weed whacker, side hustles, $1,000 house all have in common? Me. What we got here, we met with the city, grass is high. It's either start calling a bunch of people or we've got 2 hours to kill. So I bought a weed whacker. One of the reasons I bought a weed whacker is I know someone's gonna charge us $100 to clip this grass. $100, why? Because we're out of town. Two, we don't have a way of getting there. And even if I was to send one of my guys that charges me 50, 60, 70, $80 to cut this type of lawn, he's gonna want money for fuel. So either way I lose. So how do I win? Well, I win by talking about a couple different things. We bought this for $229. And honestly, this is something I used to do a lot as a kid. And I'm gonna tell you a couple things is, number one, you can judge by the blood there and everything else, that number one, you always wanna wear pants. Number two, you wanna wear glasses. I don't have my pants on, but I got my glasses. Here's the real reason. I just honestly, he was dealing with the sellers. I felt like, let's just get this crap done. It's easier to go get this stuff done. But I really wanted to talk to you about the side hustle aspect of things. So in these cities like Sedalia, this guy just told us, if your grass is 6 inches high, they're gonna fine you like $100. If you're a teenager, even if you're a 44-year-old man like myself, and you're looking to earn some extra money, get out there and bust your butt. Nobody wants to work anymore. Just go pick up a freaking weed whacker and start cutting people's lawns. Like I don't even know. How long have I been out here, Tyler? 25 minutes. I'm probably a third of the way done, maybe halfway done. Our guy said he couldn't be here anyways till 5:30, and to bid the yard is gonna be done by the time he gets here. But I do wanna know what his cost is gonna be for next time. So I needed a weed whacker, check, got it. Needed some exercise, check, got it. We were gonna get a $100 fine. We had to come out here anyways. Got it. So now let's talk about the $1,000 house. So we had two couples or two parties of people come through this property to look at buying it. We had an offer from one guy for $16,000. Would you take it? We're listed for $25,000. I find that insulting. Not. Which just goes to show you, don't rely on the list price because some bozo might hike it up to the moon and try to get the moon, right? This bozo. I think we're just gonna do the front scape. This is gonna be called a front scaping, you know? But I'm gonna literally send pictures to the city so they at least know that I tried to do something. So this thing is falling down, but one point to mention is that a lot of these old houses, I've seen this a lot of times, one of the things that they did to keep out moisture and to do a easy siding was use asphalt roof shingles, right? This one I would say is unrepairable. What do you think? Does this add value repairing this, or does this cost money? Should we just shove it over? So the house is right here. You've already got your garden set up. That's a upsell, but we're not charging anything extra for it. The gentleman here, they're looking at to fix it, to sell it for a profit, or to turn it into a rental. The first guy was looking to flip it. The second guy, I didn't talk to him. We're getting flippers that can't self-source deals. So if you're a wholesaler, check out our video on wholesaling, okay? Because if you can find deals, it's not that hard. This came from a radio advertising or a TV advertisement. Inside, I believe it's pretty solid. Honestly, this is solid. This needs work. A little wet, needs a new roof. Do we still have power or is that just sunlight? Yeah, I think foundational wise, this house is in fine shape. It comes with a mattress, little sunroom right there. Yeah, I think it's a kitchen. Yeah, so this house I think could be a really cute fixer-upper. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 and 2, duct tape door, common in Sedalia. Just kidding if you're watching me from Sedalia. Oh, we got somebody else that just showed up at the front door. Let's go see what happens. Hey, what's going on? I understand it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, actually, I forgot we're still doing this. Okay, I totally forgot. I thought we were off tape. So you can see what I'm getting right back to doing. I literally thought, right back to work. I'm getting right back to work because seriously, I want to get it done. We're working. We drove an hour and a half here to get here. I'm working on my freaking weed whacker, my 425 or 725, what the hell is it? Yeah, 725L Husqvarna. I will tell you, I watched a YouTube video on how to get it started because it had been so long and I just wanted to make sure I got it right. But whoever's producing videos on Husqvarnas, do a better one. Just be better, just do better. When we talk about real estate, we're trying to explain, like, these guys, you can tell, we talked about it, they're back. So that means they're interested. He already made us an offer of 16 grand. Do you think my wife's gonna get mad at me for wearing my white shoes? This is one of the things she always tells me. She's like, think about what you're doing when you wear clothes. Like, you shouldn't be going out and getting all dirty in nice clothes. Well, I wasn't planning on it, but grass gotta get cut. It's a $100 fine. The other thing is too, let me just talk about something that kind of brought me to this. Like, I wanna be on good terms with the guy I met here from the city. So if I go to him and I'm like, yo, I got his number. If I go shoot him a little camera, say, hey, couldn't get it all the way done or got it mostly done, I'll try to take care of it later. He's gonna be like, this guy's weird and strange and he gets crap done, right? Like, he's gonna think, like, most people talk like they're gonna get it done, they don't do it. So I'm already gonna separate myself as a doer versus someone who's a talker, right? So let's go see what these guys gotta say. Foundation, good. See, pier, I believe it's pier, not concrete, no concreto.
No concrete.
I don't think so, I think solo pier. Well, you have a pier and then it has a little bracket that the joist sits on and it's just gonna run and then your subfloor is gonna go across. So I think I walked this, the foundation is good. Your major issue is your siding and your roof.
How about
We have an offer right now, just to be straight with you. We have a guy who wants to pay 18, but he wants to give us 10,000 now, ahora, 10 ahora, and then like 500 per month. I take that deal, it's okay. But I'd rather have todo ahora. The house needs a lot of work, but you do the work yourself, right? You know, it's just like one of those things, like, you know what you're doing. If you can save the decking on the roof, the plywood, depends on how much plywood you can save. Walk it, see how much is spongy, how much you gotta replace. The siding, you're gonna have to replace it all. Everything. T111, you're gonna put T111 on there? Yeah, it needs a lot of work. You have two young boys, they wanna work, right? You wanna work, what?
Yes.
See? That's good, yeah. You could go 10, you can go 10 ahora, and then 6, how do you say later? ¿Cómo se dice later? Luego? Después. 6 después. It's no problem. I don't have a problem with that. You give me 10 now, and then maybe $500 for 1 year.
So if we were to give you 10,000, right now you want 500 every month?
Yeah.
6,000?
Yeah, that's 500 a month times 12 months would be 6,000. But I could give you some time. I could give you like 3 months to start, so you can do some more. I do deals like this all the time for myself personally. I buy a house. I say, hey, can I get it for this? And I pay you per month. I'm not charging you no interest or nothing.
You give a title?
Yeah. All right, so we have met. Last time you saw us, we were talking to buyers, and now we've got buyers. So what are the terms, right? What kind of deal did we get? Well, we listed the property for $25,000. That was a high price. We got an offer. He offered us $15,000. I came back at $16,000. He left, he came back, he brought his brother or cousin or uncle or something with him who owns a bunch of houses. So we worked a deal where he's gonna give us $8,000 down, $500 a month, 12-month balloon payment. So that means he's gonna pay us $6,000, $5,500 over 11 months, and he's gonna have a lump sum, the difference between what he owes us. We're gonna do it as a contract for deed. That means we'll hold the deed until he pays all of his payments. So we're in this house for $1,000. He's paying us $8,000. We recoup all of our costs, including the weed whacker, the drill, the gas coming out here. Now a guy gets a property to fix up. It's his first rental property, so he's excited. I'm excited for him. His brother's got 4. He's got 2 young sons that want to help him out, so that's cool. And we've got half a yard done. So if you guys are interested in real estate or side hustles, oh, one quick little side note about the side hustles, and this is how profitable grass cutting is. So literally, as we're cutting grass, we had made a phone call. And this gentleman, we're not gonna put his name on here, this gentleman right here stopped by to give us a grass bid. And he came up, and I knew the bid was gonna be high. You wanna know how I knew the bid was gonna be high? He was rolling in a brand new truck with brand new mower and another brand new mower with a brand new trailer. First thing he walks up to me, he says, whoa, this is a big yard. How far does it go back? I said, where the grass ain't cut, that's how far it goes back. So as you can tell, like, I did most of this with a freaking weed whacker. I was just putzing around, really, to just do something. Why Tyler was slinging properties out there. And this is how profitable his side hustle is. He wanted $90 for this freaking yard. And I go, man, I pay guys like $40 or $50 for this type of yard in Kansas City. He goes, now if I lived in Sedalia, that would probably be the price. I said, where do you live? He's like, oh, 20 miles that way. So the guy who's buying the house said, my uncle will do it $40. So he's doing it for $40. So we're done cutting grass for the day. My wife's probably gonna be mad that my white shoes are now green, but you know, that's how you make the green, right? Side hustling, right? And I picked up another yard down the road. No, I'm just kidding. But literally, that's how profitable. I mean, $40 is a good amount of money. This yard will take someone about an hour to do for $40. $40 an hour. He does this one, does that one, does the other one. It's cash money. So get started investing in real estate and take chances is what I'm saying, because we took a chance on this $1,000 house right here. We took a chance on everything, and now we're out here, we're selling it. We learned something and you're learning something. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video with a friend. If you got any questions, make sure you ask. If you got any questions, make sure you ask them in the comment section. Most importantly, we have a coaching program. Make sure you go to troykearns.com, sign up for mentorship, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.